I felt like every day I've looked better, and it's like, oh my God, people are coming. Now the girls that knew that I was doing this were like, oh, did you have that? Because, you know, you look really good. My husband, who didn't notice when I chopped 4 inches off my hair, was like, you look so good, what did you do? And I'm like, oh, well, I had this acupuncture treatment. He's like, oh my God, you look so good. I mean, last week I was exhausted, I could barely move, and now 3 days later, we were all sitting around, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're all so tired, aren't you tired? No, I haven't been tired since Friday. Okay, the reason I decided to do this was because I am terrified of needles. And I thought, I knew they needed somebody to practice on, and I wanted to challenge my fear of needles. So I didn't actually really have any expectations as far as that it was going to accomplish anything or get anything for me. So I was just coming to do it just to be there for them, right? So then when she was done and I saw immediate stuff, I mean, I could feel it when she was doing it, and then I could see immediate changes. I was really excited about that, and then other people started remarking on the changes, and I was really excited about that, and then every morning I'm getting up going, wow, it's getting a little tighter, and I had this huge, I still have a crease here, but I had this huge crease here, and the crease is filling in, and every day it gets better, and each day more people are going, what did you do? My husband saw me and said, wow, you look really good. Are you I never wear makeup. Are you wearing makeup or something? Something looks really, really good. And I said, well, I had this acupuncture for my face. And he said, well, it looks wonderful. Oh my God, there's this huge change. So, and my classmates, people were pointing it out today, saying, you look so good, you've got this glow. What did you do? And these are even people yesterday who knew I was going to do the acupuncture. Were saying, oh yeah, it really worked for you, but you never really know. People will say that because, they expect that you expect something positive. The people who didn't know at all that I was doing anything are pointing it out to me. Wow, something looks different. Immediately after the treatment, I could see a tightening right here. And I could see less of the pouch that I have here, which has gotten really bad as I put on 30 pounds over the last few years. And this was a little bit better right after the treatment. I thought at the time it was a huge difference. But each morning as I've gotten up, I don't know if it's filling up more or what change is going on, but each day it's actually, this has gotten better, and this right here, where it looks kind of sculpted here, I've always had really round, puffy cheeks, and each day that's getting better. So the biggest difference is right here, and right here, and right here. And the difference I didn't expect at all was right here and then right here. Like I said, I had no real expectations of this, so I was kind of shocked at how much of a difference there was. And I was worried that I wouldn't be able to hold still. Actually, it was pretty calm, much more so than I thought. Everybody that's seen me is like, where did you do that? How did you do that? And so 4 of my friends were like, is there any way I can get on that? I've got 4 friends here now having it done. No, and I'm not being paid either.
Relaxing. You really feel a lot of action too, a lot of firming and just a lot of activity, which is
Feel
really
a little more
nice.
definition around my cheeks.
I see my chair is a little up.
I feel good today. I just feel, I was looking in the mirror this morning, and I went back several times because, and this area, is starting to sag, and I kept looking, and I really feel like I couldn't find it. I feel like the skin tone is more equal. Definitely this area right here. I kept looking at it, and I really could tell that it's not, I don't have this little sag here. I had a little spot on my nose here, and today I can barely feel it. So that seems kind of quick. And the areas right here, I have some age spots. They don't seem quite as noticeable. People have been saying to me today that the color that my color is better. So in general, for the number of needles that were used, I didn't feel overwhelmed. My eyes feel brighter. They feel somewhat tighter. I could tell for sure that my chin felt tighter. One thing I noticed last night was that some of the cravings that I normally have, like for sweets and whatnot after I eat, I did not have. I felt much more balanced, And I just felt more like I wanted to do something healthy for myself. So that, in one treatment, I felt was quite remarkable.
My face was nice and tight, I can say that.
Feels better.
It actually is very relaxing. I found it to be relaxing. I thought 20 minutes was awfully too short.
I feel good. I feel very good. It's extremely relaxing, and it wasn't too painful. Just a couple little tiny points. The intradermals were great.
I know I'm younger and maybe don't have too many wrinkles, but I feel less stressed out, actually almost non-stressed, more relaxed. I came in with like a general malaise, like sensation in the stomach, like I wasn't feeling too good. And right now I don't feel it at all, which is excellent. I feel more energy, more like clearer in my thoughts, and just brighter outlook overall. It was very very soft acupuncture, I would call it. I mean, young and old, I think it's not only about what you see on the outside, but it's also if you feel inwardly better, you're gonna project that and you're gonna feel much better and look better. Definitely feel younger.
I feel good.
A little tighter underneath my chin, I do.
It's really early for me to draw any definitive conclusions. I would like to see the process over a series of, the recommended 10 to 15 treatments. I can say at this point I've seen the skin on my patients tighten up a little, and I've seen the color even out and change a little bit. I really think that the biggest effect will be improved self-esteem for people, an improved spiritual feeling about themselves, improved emotional feeling about themselves. If you can help someone there, that's the best kind of healing you could offer someone. I don't think this will be difficult to convince anybody to come to. I'm going to make a price comparison chart of Botox and the other #1 sellers, and I think people will find this will really be a treatment that will help their whole well-being.
I feel lighter.
And the patients that I was able to work on, everybody felt very relaxed and appreciated having the treatment done, and they seem to think that they'll want to continue having more done and probably tell more family and friends about it. So it seems like the treatment went over very well with the patients, and myself experiencing it too, I felt very relaxed and had a good experience.
Really relaxed. I've lived with my furrow my whole life. It seems like it feels more relaxed.
We were lifting some of this, so this is more tightened. These are less pronounced. The furrow has relaxed. The coloring under the eyes and the puffiness is less pronounced. The double chin is also less pronounced. Just have your chin regular, yeah. And this looks like there's less excess there and a little firmer, and a little more definition in the cheekbones. The coloring looks a little better. There's a little more pink than there was yesterday, a little less yellow. And the eyes have more of a shine, and the eyebrows are more lifted, definitely, than they were before the treatment. What did you feel?
Everything you said I noticed, and I noticed a feeling of wellness and beauty, almost as if I'm radiating out through my face, like light coming out. So it really gives you a well-being, a flow of well-being. I wanted to sing the I Feel Pretty.
Yeah, my skin feels smoother. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It feels very smooth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot smoother.
It's a very relaxing experience for the most part. Like something's being pulled up there, and I feel very relaxed through my mouth.
My jaw is definitely looser in here.
The whole body feels great. I mean, from my head down to my toe. I've had acupuncture and felt relaxed. But this is completely different than what I've had before. It's very ultra relaxing. I would recommend this to anybody. I have two nurse friends that I'm going to tell them about this.
I thought the class was very valuable for my practice. I do mesotherapy and neural therapy and other techniques that help with aesthetics as well as health. And what I'm mostly impressed with about this technique is that we're working out the whole body while making the person feel beautiful on the inside and the outside. We're truly affecting the health, and that's where the skin will change, is from the inside out. So traditional Chinese medicine or whatever type of acupuncture you're using, it's going to be a great benefit. And I have many patients already lined up to do this therapy, waiting till I'm finished with the workshop. The protocols are very easy to follow. It's laid out exactly the way that you should do it. You don't have to question yourself, and after you've gone through it once or twice, I have it in my head now, so I don't have to look at the sheet anymore. And you get a feel for why you do what points when. So it's been very simple and easy to use, even though there are quite a few points. But they make sense, especially in the order that you do them.
Protocol seems to have been well thought out, and the idea of it being a constitutional treatment should really give a good treatment to all the patients. And the protocol is well written, so we'll be able to follow it and be able to do it again in our offices. The class was well organized and gave us the good pointers on how to do the facial rejuvenation, and the practice sessions, of course, were real helpful, and being able to have the opportunity to feel it ourselves was a good way to be able to explain it to our patients.
Virginia also played a big role in making me feel reassured. Whenever I had a question, she always came over, and she seemed really caring as well, and showed the points and explained and everything. I think just overall it was great, because a good teacher, a good doctor, and hey, happy patient.
Well, what I really liked about the class that was presented this weekend was the fact that we can use a non-invasive, non-surgical procedure to help affect the reduction of wrinkles, to help promote hormonal balance, and to actually give a patient a healthier systemic body, as well as a healthier outlook and self-esteem regarding their appearance. I really found that the protocols that were described and practiced this weekend were very specific, very excellent, and very easy and manageable in terms of patient treatment, as well as in terms of physician hours and hands-on and time spent with the patient.
The protocol was also very detailed and very explicit. The research was there, the background was there, and why different things occurred.
Virginia put together a fabulous protocol. Not only is the patient being treated for facial rejuvenation, they're getting a whole complete acupuncture treatment, and that's going to promote health and wellness. Her steps were very easy to follow, very clear, and at this point I just feel like it's a matter of practice.